Search on Ric Flair intro.
That's his
Ric Flair intro.
Yeah.
Shit, what? You good for something?
Ric Flair. I just saw his documentary not too long
You just
ago.
not seeing it?
Ric Flair
I
intro.
just saw it.
On what? What is that on?
It's on 30 for 30 ESPN.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I ain't seen no
And
30 for 30 on him.
I watched it because I didn't know that his daughter won the belt.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I'm like,
Yep.
Yeah, not really.
Yep.
I'm getting back into it, man. You're right. I've been off wrestling for about 20 years. I'm getting back into it.
Oh no, I don't want to get. I'm actually getting away from it now because it's just no where it is.
Michael, speaking to the mic, okay?
Man, it's like,
You can move it around. The arm moves, so you can move it back. It's moving with you. There you go. It's moving with
also,
you. There we
when you
go.
play that, you also have to say that you're limousine riding, jet flying.
Now Damon sounds
Fuel.
real live to me.
Jet fuel burning.
Omar sounds live too. How can I get? I think I'm down some.
You don't sound good. You don't sound good.
What do you mean?
Oh, you must be one. Is he one?
He is 2.
It's true.
Yeah.
This is 3. So you see the headphones are loud enough?
What's that?
What's wrong?
I mean, I hear him real well. I can barely hear myself.
Hello. I hear you good.
Oh, you hear me good? Okay, well that's good. As long as everybody. Okay.
How was that with the headphones?
We're gonna be hyped anyway, so we gotta bring them down.
That's what I'm doing.
You're gonna be like Dave Chappelle.
Turn them shits up. Turn them up.
We gonna
Okay. That's what's up. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna sit up on this episode.
Oh, you can move the arm down. Like it moves. It moves up and down. Yeah, like whatever.
That you got on there.
Yeah, put it where it's comfortable.
That's right. You see this shit? You see this? The Eagles are going to help us on Sunday.
Go to hell. Nobody gives a shit.
The Eagles helping us Sunday. And we're going to win a playoff game. And we're going to beat Tampa Bay.
A playoff game.
We're going to beat Tampa Bay.
You're winning the Super Bowl.
Nobody gives a fuck.
You're winning the Super Bowl. They know that.
You're not winning to put some money on it.
Whoa, I don't bet, man.
Put a chicken wing on it.
You don't
Yeah,
put-
you won't put shit on it.
Put some extra sauce on it.
Soda all day long.
Damn
I know,
right.
he can do that.
I bet a 20 piece right now.
Extra
Shit.
sauce.
No, I'm saying I don't
40
bet money,
piece.
You know, I stopped betting money years ago.
Yeah,
Man, you gonna push
You just
record
bet me. I
and
gotta
shit.
go back and check that episode.
You want the applause too, shit?
Yeah.
Turn this.
Turn away.
By the way,
I know how to go
once
back
they
and forth.
once
and
they
I finally
go to
remember.
Turn
once they go to
turn the speaker on
once
the
they go to
table.
the film room
Hold on, Damon, be quiet.
Never mind.
What speaker?
We do it this way. No, we're back.
Let me
and see
do
the
it.
highlights of yesterday's
No,
game.
I was looking at. I
James
was talking about the
Harden
speaker on
wake
the
up
table.
quick.
You said what?
The Bluetooth speaker on the table. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you wanted to link that, sync that up to this?
Good.
Yeah, if you want the clap to come from there, you want to come from
They
there.
up
From the,
I want to see
You
that.
want
I wish I
it's
could
up to
watch
you.
it.
Like, I don't.
Different
As
coach.
long as it come, you know what I'm saying?
They got guys.
You do it. You want this way?
Oh, so the one I did with EJ the other day, that came from there.
From the speaker.
Came from
The
there.
way him and John Wall.
And this way is coming from the thing.
Right.
It still gets picked up good on the
Whatever works with
mic.
me.
Yeah, that's
whatever
fine.
works. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. That's what I said. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
Don't look
Right
as
on.
good.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? They look great together yesterday. And if DeMarcus Cousins is healthy,
He's playing Sacramento, fam.
you gotta Sacramento ain't good.
Sacramento's all right, but
You see Sacramento record last year?
it's still Sacramento.
They
don't mean
should.
anything,
They got to
bro.
win.
It's still
man.
Sac-
Good as fuck.
De'Aaron Fox.
Sacramento's all right.
And Buddy Hield.
They're coming. No, I'm not hating on Sacramento, but it's still Sacramento. You know what I'm saying?
You're going off old stereo.
Bro, they didn't even. No, I'm
Sacramento
not.
legit, man.
Sacramento is
can
a
ball.
legit squad.
Let me start this shit so we can be done.
Yeah, they can ball, man.
All right, here we go.
I'm sick of y'all already.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's it. That's it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. The commission has returned. The NBA, high off the glass, Buddha Basement Commission has returned, ladies and gentlemen. We are so happy that you all have joined us. This was the only thing that I could think of to start the show with. You know, because I couldn't think of nothing else. I have the high commission. Y'all know what that means. I got Coach Hill in the building in the basement. I got Rodney Micheal in the basement. You know what I'm saying? MOB, Mob, Hater Boston in the basement.
Yes.
Man, come on, man.
2021, too.
Yo, it's 20. We in the new year.
What? J1 2021. We Ric Flair this shit.
Damn right. Ric Flair all day. Ric Flair all day.
Just don't walk back and forth.
All day. I'm so amped for this shit. Ric Flair was not, unbeknownst to many people, Ric Flair was not my guy back in the day. My guy was Ultimate Warrior, Hogan, Junkyard, Superfly Jimmy Snuka, Junkyard Dog. I didn't like Rick because Rick went in the WWF. He was in that other league. He was in that WCW. He was in that Ted Turner babbage. You know what I'm saying?
Excuse me, youngster.
Yeah, shit. So
You meant the NWA, which is before the WWE. That's where Ric Flair really made his name.
you mean NWO?
NWA.
It was NWA.
Oh yeah, it was NWA. I'm tripping. It's not just a rap
Him
group.
and the
It was
Four
yeah.
Horsemen.
And then Sting was in that mug. Sting was in that.
They also
Everyone
had
was in
the
NWA
Iron
before
Sheik.
they came-
Everybody's in
Before they
Dusty
came to
Baker.
the WWE.
But they didn't get known till they was in WWF. I'm sorry.
No, it was
No,
the
no,
NWA
you're
still had
incorrect.
Remember some killers.
I'm
And
10
why
years
they-
older than you.
I know you are, but why
I have
they
10
cross
years
over?
worth of wrestling
Well,
knowledge.
True, and they were known on
Trust
NWA.
me,
I
the
get it.
NWA and the AWA was much bigger than the WWF
EF and
before they changed to the WWE.
Well, when the WWF, when Vince, and I'm not a Vince fan, I hate that dude. That dude. The way he treats his wrestlers are like shit. Like that dude is a piece of shit. But when he made it national, because you're ACW talking about, and
NWA and the AWA.
they were local. It was regional. Like if you're in this part of the
NWA
country,
was national.
Yeah.
bruh. But I'm telling you,
AWA was national,
you
but more
can't-
regional to the southeast.
you can't really say that they were on the same level as WWF though nationally, because these cats had a cartoon, had WrestleMania that was killing numbers every year.
That was afterwards.
I
I'm
know,
telling you.
I
The
know.
NWA was bigger than the WWF at first. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, see, that's what we do on High Off the Glass. You come to a show from Marijuana and Basketball. We kick off with wrestling talk.
Yeah, I was wondering why you went
from 35 years ago. I just wanted to use the
But
music.
the music, yo.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I ain't talking about the music. I'm talking about the original comment.
No,
I was
no,
like,
no.
wait a minute, do you know?
That was
I
Ric Flair
want
music.
the Ric Flair dude.
But those are two of the biggest cats, though. Hulk Hogan, and Ric Flair.
Hogan? Who's that? Who's Hogan? I never
Hulk
heard of
Hogan and Ric Flair. Them was the two biggest.
He's amazing guy.
It was
Like that.
wrestling. It was wrestling.
I go
You
back
know
to
the
guys like
Ultimate Warrior, what's that doing?
Martino and guys like that. I go back to the straight, real old school.
I know, and then
Bruiser, Murdoch,
Rock's daddy.
Giant,
Rock's daddy. I
Von
get it.
Erichs,
You know
all
what
of
I'm
them.
saying? Von
David,
Erich.
Kevin.
I said Von Erich. I said Ultimate Warrior.
Carey.
No, the Von Erichs.
I know before when it was just the Von Erichs.
It was all of
Ultimate
them.
Warrior's not.
David,
he's not
Carey,
affiliated with
Kevin.
them at all. You know?
Who was the other one?
Ultimate Warrior was one of the Von Erichs. What you talking about?
Whoa!
No.
Don't do that in public.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
sir. No,
you're
sir.
digging
No,
in
sir.
deeper.
Are you serious?
Don't make
Are you
another
serious?
comment.
No, bro.
We're on
Stop it.
camera.
Hey, it's a basketball show. It's not a wrestling show. Hold on.
wow.
Hold on. You about to break news in my mind. You mean tell me that Ultimate Warrior,
No.
Don't do
none of them
it.
was ever played by a Von Erich?
No. The Von
For
Erichs,
real?
They was their
Oh
own
my
name.
God!
That's
How come
their
they
own
would
name.
say? Because remember they used to say back in the day that
They're still doing it.
nah.
Basketball,
So,
stop.
you didn't watch WWF
No.
at all.
You're still going.
You know what?
I'm telling
I need
you.
somebody else to hate
That's
this
like
baby
me.
right now.
That's
God
like me
damn.
saying Michael Jordan went to Mizzou.
It's not the same thing.
Yes, it
That's
is.
not the
That's
same
not.
fucking
Yes,
thing.
it is.
Dude,
No,
the-
Everybody
damn,
know
is that
the Von-
bad? Is that
everybody
much?
know the Von
It's
Erichs
just like
was their
that. I
own name.
mean, you might as well be saying, hey, Pro Wings are the best tennis shoe that ever came out, and I'm standing on
The
it.
Ultimate Warrior.
Pro Wings.
No.
Mom has no idea what the fuck you're talking about. He don't know what a pro wing is. He thought it was a chicken place. What
That's
you
like
talking
getting
about?
that's like getting your favorite hooping shoes from Payless. That's what it is. That's
As
what
a
it
pro
is.
wing, yeah.
Oh my
Or
god.
No, but
Shaqs.
seriously, the Von Erichs were David,
Carey,
Kerry,
Kevin.
Kevin, and
and,
Michael.
I thought for sure one because it was on.
Which one is alive? Because all of them killed themselves.
Yeah,
Kevin is the only one that's living.
but see that was the thing. Like one of the Ultimate
David
Warriors,
didn't kill himself.
one of the Ultimate Warriors
Yes, he did.
committed
All of
suicide.
them-
David
Then the
didn't kill
other
himself.
Von Erich came and took his place because
He
it
was
was
a car accident?
you know.
David died from a brain aneurysm in Japan.
I'm about to Google that. I would do it now, but I don't give a shit.
Black
so much.
Google is here.
Oh God!
Wow.
I hate
I'm not
it
gonna-
here.
Hey,
Don't
I take his word for it. He got it.
Black Google.
Black Google my ass. You still owe me money from the damn Portland
Google.
LA series
Oh, my God.
round one. You said LA was gonna sweep them, and they didn't.
No, I didn't.
You owe me $50 with your cheap
Documented
ass.
footage.
You owe me $50 with
We
your
have
cheap ass.
documented
We
footage.
do episode such and such. I'm about to go to that bitch anyway.
Please.
Look, here's the thing.
It feels good to be back.
And
people.
dude, man, God, man, all this shit. This man is in the corner like Hater Boston is mad at all of us right now. This motherfucker.
The NBA season started last week.
He drunk for real. And
And he want to do drugs. So He like, y'all motherfuckers.
Why you saying like Joe Clark?
He told
R.I.P. Joe Clark. He said he want to do the truth. He want to do
Right.
He kills the breeze.
He's on the weed.
Like you just over in the corner, just like,
You smoke crack,
I need to do something.
You smoke crack, don't you? It's coming back, man.
Coming back, man.
They used to call me Crazy Joe. Now they can call me Batman. No, rest in peace, Joe Clark, man. Straight up, Morgan played that fucking role.
And he real Joe Clark passed away. So rest in peace to him.
Shout out to his daughter.
I'm the little fat boy.
I
I want to be.
Bad boy.
I was not drinking. I was not drinking. Doing drugs.
What was his name in Juice?
Hopkins.
Yeah, Jermaine Hopkins. Thank you. What was I like his juice name though? What was that?
No.
What was his name?
What's his name?
Steel.
Steel.
Yes, sir.
Juice.
I'm here for you.
You got the
You
juice.
Black Google nowhere to be found. Anyway,
I gave you his name. His name is Jermaine
I wanted the
Hopkins.
juice name. I wanted the juice name. Nobody knows his
How
real
about the
name.
guy that keeps getting caught selling weed? How about that?
They wouldn't know that. That would have been acceptable.
that.
That would have been acceptable.
Brown Google. We call it Brown Google.
Worry, he Black Google, he Brown Google.
He's got caught selling weed like twice. He's like Nate Newton.
True. Yeah, Nate, boy, your boy. Anyway, what
Man.
I'm so happy this season is back. But my first question to y'all is real talk. Do you think it was 75 days, of a break for them?
It was a little more than 70.
And that's definitely for Miami and LA, not for the majority of the league. But
Right.
do you think they came back too soon?
No.
You don't think so?
Guys hoop all the time anyway.
Yeah.
If it was off season, they be hooping.
Yeah.
That's what hoopers do. Even think about it. If you're not in the league, you ain't got no job or I got a job. If you love hooping, you hooping all the time.
True.
And to be honest, I think because of that, and also the simple fact that we're late in the year, they may have started a little too late, if you ask me. I mean, December 25th.
Damn, bro, they just got finishing playing.
It's 4 months
in
left,
October,
You
man.
gotta remember though, they had a
It's 4
long break
months
before
left.
then.
Huh?
They had a long break before.
They
then.
did. Like
There's
that
4
season.
months left of basketball.
But think about that. You just said it. That long break before then. It's like these cats basically played 2 seasons in 2020. You know what I'm saying? Because they were on the 2019-2020 season. It paused in March. You jump into that. You start the new year, January. It pauses in March. Then it jumps back off in what? July.
Well,
It's like 2
no,
seasons.
But really, though,
the bubble season
the
wasn't
bubble was
that long.
right. Yeah,
It
the
wasn't
bubble,
that long at all.
and also the fact that you're not
Still down
traveling.
there.
You're
know what
not
you're saying.
traveling, and when you're
Yeah,
not
you're
traveling,
not
that takes
traveling.
a big deal and a big
difference.
amount of pressure.
It does take a little less.
Not a little, a lot.
It's not as
you
much.
gotta think you're playing all your games in one spot. You're
Yeah.
not having to go city to city,
Yeah.
all over the country.
The only-
You ain't got to pack shit, get on the plane.
I
You
get
gotta
all that.
pack shit off the plane, go home. You got to do none of
I
that.
get all that. Go ahead, Boston.
I would like to add, so you just say, fuck your humanity, go to work, nigga, play basketball. I
Word.
can't love my money and my time. No,
Wow.
I want you back in this court. I just got off.
It's like that. Okay,
That's what I heard.
Right. No, but I'm saying that's
I
what
would
you
say
say.
start in January.
Okay, I feel you.
Live your life. You know what the fuck we doing in 2020
He
trash.
want to give his cats a break. He
Getting on
want
the
a
court.
break. Yeah, I feel
Nah,
that.
That's not
You're a
72
basketball
days
player.
is enough time. That's more than enough time.
Yeah.
I'll be
Everybody,
honest.
you gotta think about it. Everybody wasn't hooping.
Yeah,
Everybody wasn't hooping.
that's true.
You
All the
had
teams
80
weren't hooping.
Yeah.
You don't have 22
So,
teams now.
22
You
teams.
know
That's
what I'm
right.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
it.
like-
Yeah.
That's more than enough time.
And
dog.
14 of them fell off after the playoffs. So, cause only
Yeah, it was one of them.
yeah,
Yeah.
only
just
nine.
like as always.
But no, you had 16 still playing though.
Oh, you said-
You
I'm
had-
sorry,
You
yeah.
had 8 in the East and 8 in the
Yeah,
West.
8 to fill
So
out.
yeah.
Just like as always, any shortened season
Six.
or whatever, the cream is gonna always rise to the top regardless.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? That's all. That's my only thing with it. Even if you so-called quote unquote rushed them to get back, at which they didn't, but as
They
far as
did.
like,
They
no,
did. Though.
I
For
don't think-
Miami and LA especially.
I don't think they.
I don't think
That's
they
a-
rushed them to get back. It's the amount of games that they're trying to play.
Okay, I'm
They're
going.
trying to squeeze in too many games.
That's what I think.
That's
True.
the problem.
That's
True.
It's 72
It's too many-
games.
True.
Now, if you
They only
get
took away
4
10
months.
games,
would have
yeah,
cut it down to
yeah.
like let's say 66 or 60.
Yeah.
That'd have been cool.
Yeah.
You don't need
Yeah.
72 games. There's no need to try
Yeah.
to mush
Yeah.
all these games in. You don't even have fans.
Wow. Okay, so that's a decent opinion. So you like the fact that they started fast, but you don't like the fact that
Yeah,
they
you
have
don't
too
need
many
all that
games.
games.
Yeah,
You don't know nowhere near need all
So
those.
Yeah.
when we
You
had
don't
the
even have
lockout,
fans.
when we had the lockout of 2012, there was 66 games and it started on the 25th. You know
Yeah,
that? So
yeah,
right now
yeah.
it's like they've kind of like you said they just kind of condensed practically a whole season because you're missing 10 games.
Uh-huh.
in 4 months.
Right.
And that's like, come on now.
Yeah.
And that's when you come in where you got to get guys got to get the rest and all of that.
I get you.
But as far as
And they got to mesh real quick. That's the difference.
I only think my thing is I agree with y'all, but I agree with Boston. I think they do, especially, and I'm thinking about the Final Four, man. I'm thinking about Boston, Miami, LA, and Denver.
I don't think this is going to be a different Final Four if you ask me.
No doubt, but we're not there yet. Okay. But all I'm saying is,
Oh, you think about last season? I'm sorry, my fault.
Excuse me. For those 4 teams especially, I think that those guys, they could have used more of a break. But here's the thing. Those are the teams that you want to see on Christmas Day, and there is no way in hell that they could start a season without having games on Christmas Day.
Right.
So they had to do that, and they jumped in on the 23rd.
But what is the difference, though,
Which
from
means
that?
like those are the teams you want to see on Christmas Day.
The final, I think for the last 25, 30 years in the NBA, the final 4 teams that make it, those are usually ones you see the following year in Christmas.
That's a big draw.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Those are your those are your, about to be conference champions, you know what I'm saying? And then one of them about to win the chip. So, yeah, that's always, you know what I'm saying?
I never looked at it like that. I mean, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I just never looked at it like that.
It's true, though.
Me personally,
It's true.
It's always like, I really don't care who play on Christmas as long as somebody playing.
Oh,
really
no.
No. Who they show.
Bro,
I look at it like
that's
this.
because you're a basketball freak, but the NBA
That's
is
what
not
I'm saying.
trying to get you. They already got you. They're trying to get the
that's what I'm
novice
saying.
fan.
I never ever look at anything from that casual fan perspective.
Yeah.
I just can't.
I know, but
there's no way possible. I just can't wrap my arms around it.
But see, that's the thing. That's where it's a good thing you don't run the league because you know what I'm saying. Only us would watch it because you have to cater to the people that don't really watch it like
Well,
that.
that's a good question.
That's what I'm saying,
Let me throw a
because- go
curveball
ahead.
here because when you think about it, as far as teams that are playing on those holidays, so because it will vary for you, and you think it will vary for the public, are we saying that we don't want to see, and I'm gonna go football, we don't want to see Detroit and Dallas on Thanksgiving?
That's a classic. You always have that.
So that's what-
Yes.
No, but you have a lot of people. You have a lot of people. That's why the third game.
I don't
was
want to see that game.
The third game.
You know
The
what I'm
third
saying?
game was
Most
added
people
because
don't.
you have so many people who complained about Dallas and Detroit playing, and like now.
And that's what I'm saying. If from that aspect, I can see where you're coming from.
But
'Cause you
still,
don't
I'm
wanna
saying
see-
that's completely different because that's something those particular 2 teams have been going on, like you said, since the 60s.
It's boring.
With doing
It's
that.
boring. And they-
Anyway, that's just bullshit because
No, it is because real
not
talk
their
is
team.
you have Detroit who is perennially trash. And then you have
They got a few good seasons
Dallas who is
40
so, and the only reason that game gets shown every year is because of Dallas. That's the only reason. Y'all know
first of
that.
all,
You know what I'm saying?
First of all,
There's
no
history
bigger
behind that.
draw in the league, no matter who the champion is. Everyone knows this. And that's not just me saying because I'm a Dallas fan.
Okay,
It's
you know
just
what?
a
No,
fact.
I swear to Christ, this is not about to turn into no fucking football
I
show.
know.
You damn sure
I
no NFL show.
I didn't want it to make.
Yeah.
I just
He used that as his point.
analogy,
But
yeah.
he's just saying, no, what he's saying is, I don't give a shit who y'all show. Y'all can show the Kings versus the fucking.
And that's what I'm saying.
This is my point on
He
that.
don't give a shit.
No, this is my
He'll
point on
watch
that.
it. And
This is my point on that because
But everybody won't though.
yeah,
That's what
people-
I'm
and
saying.
he don't understand
No,
that.
that's what they want you to think. If it is a game,
The numbers dictated.
I can't-
Dame,
I'm
come
just,
on,
I'm
man.
just trying to let you know if it's a game on and ain't nothing else on, people gonna watch.
I disagree, man. I'm telling you,
Okay,
people
if
want to
it's
see
a
those
game on
big
it.
names.
When you flicking
Yeah.
through the channels on a day like today, perfect example. You don't have to even be the biggest college football fan, but it was a football game on.
We're not talking about college football.
No,
We're not
I'm
talking
using
about
that
college
as an
football.
example.
No, you can't use that
Okay,
as an
we can
example
use
because
that- we can use
it's a
basketball as an
totally
example
different
then.
animal.
I can use
You got-
basketball
you
as an
gotta keep it
example.
to
If
basketball.
I'm flicking through the channels,
I mean, NBA,
and
not college.
If I'm flicking through the channels and it's a day like today, and if it's any game on, and I'm a hooping fan, I'm watching it.
Yes,
it
bro.
doesn't make a
You're a Hooper
difference.
fan, but,
Yeah.
but the
To-
general public is not going to look at it that way.
This what I'm
Exactly.
saying. This what I mean.
And that's the thing.
The general public.
Here we go with them.
Media goes off what the general public thinks. I get that. That's understandable. But fuck the general public and what they think when it comes to basketball thoughts and knowledge. Because the general public don't know shit for the most part.
Right,
Yo.
and that's
That's what I'm saying.
but they
This is what I
still-
mean.
but-
If it's a game where it's, let's say Houston and Sacramento, perfect example.
Yeah, last night.
This is what my point is.
That was
This
not
is
on
how
national
you.
TV.
This is how you
Sure the
get.
hell wouldn't.
This is how you
and
get
it
to
was a
see.
decent game.
People wouldn't watch that on that.
Yeah, I don't think they was.
No.
But they
People
watch
watch
LeBron.
it. If nothing else is on,
They
and
watch
it's a
the Lakers.
basketball
If
game.
nothing else is on, but listen, that's what you keep saying. If nothing else is on, we're talking about Christmas freaking Day. This
Okay.
is Christmas Day done. You have
And
to,
if there's no other games on.
there is. The NFL throws that little bullshit game on trying to distract people. What is it?
On Christmas,
And
dog.
there
Every
is.
year there is not an NFL game on
There
Christmas.
was just one on this year. And sometimes they randomly throw one game on. They don't highlight it. They don't make a big deal out of it. And ESPN sure as hell don't, because they too busy showing NBA. But that's NBA is Christmas things, but NFL throws their shit on it. But it's not only that bullshit football game you got to compete with. If you're the NBA, you got to compete with family. You got to compete with this. You got to compete with huge movies coming out. Always come out on Christmas Day. It's not always about what Damon want, bro. It's about what's gonna get the most eyeballs. Because here's the thing: you cannot say on a national stage. You can't say some dumb
Channel
shit.
5, Channel 4,
Right.
Channel 2.
But
they're not gonna.
But hold on, let me finish this. You cannot say fuck the general public. If you say fuck the general public, basketball will turn into fucking low-level boxing. Like, it won't be easily accessible. It won't be on major sports networks, or that cable network that needs to show it. You know what I'm saying? It won't. You need the general public to watch your sport, man.
I respect your point. This is what I mean, though. This is perfect example of what I mean. Like you just said, the top Final Four teams from last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess how many national appearances the Nuggets got this year? 1.
What? Oh, you mean on national TV?
The 1 or either no more than 4.
Oh, I put money. Okay, well, 4. That's gonna be more than
4.
1. Well, so what?
Boston has 16. The Lakers have 17.
That's more than Denver had last year, fam.
Dogs. They're a Final Four team. They're supposed to be on all the time.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, okay.
Nobody's saying that. Why you take one little point and go so far?
No, because that's what I'm saying. Going off what the so-called public wants to see, then you get more games with, like, let's say the Sixers or the Knicks.
You about to.
No one.
Maybe not the Knicks, but the Philly, yes.
This is what I'm saying. And with Denver being as strong as they are in the so-called stronger conference, they should be on way more than what they're scheduled to be on.
4 games, I think, is enough for them.
No, it's not, dog.
I think it is.
When you look
maybe
at
6.
When you look at that graph and you see all the teams that have national TV games, you'll be like, well, damn. Like the Nuggets was saying, we a top 4 team. Why we only got?
You got a point, but again,
you got teams that are nowhere near.
Denver has to build their fan base back.
Right, that's the thing. People don't know the Nuggets.
Yeah,
everybody doesn't know the Nuggets.
Thank you.
Casual fans don't.
Right. And it's there's
fuck casual fans. That's what I'm saying.
But we're saying no, you can't.
Damn,
that's not a good business model,
fam.
That's
the difference,
dude.
That's not a good business model as a sports brand.
Okay,
casual fans outnumber us.
No, they don't.
They do. Casual fans outnumber us.
Yes, they do. They
do. We can look at the numbers by the popularity of the sport.
We're gonna
basketball is still third.
Yeah, not outnumbered.
Basketball is still third.
Hey, here's the thing.
Basketball is still third.
Third to what?
Football and baseball.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. We did this with last
Rodney
time.
Micheal, we're not going to convince him with facts. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that with Dave. You know that. Coach is going to be on some other shit. You cannot change coach mind with facts. You need to come with disknowledge or some shit like some weird
numbers.
Shit. You got to come. The numbers dictate it. So shit. That's the fact, motherfucker.
There are no numbers that show baseball still ahead of basketball.
That wasn't the discussion we were having.
Basketball is third.
No. The numbers dictate that Denver, when they have nationally televised games, aren't a biggest draw as Clippers. Sorry, it's just not. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're going to see the Clippers on way more nationally televised games than the Nuggets. More importantly, let's talk about this season. What have y'all taken away from this? We've been in the season for about a week now. Not even. What do y'all think?
What I think is it's much too early to come to a decision.
Matter of fact, no, it is over a week. It's almost 2 weeks.
That's what I believe. It's way too early for anyone to feel like this team is going to be that or this team is going to be this. If so, it's like you can. There's no way possible that you can look at the standings in the East right now and just feel like, okay, this is what it's going to be.
Yeah, I don't think that.
It's too early to judge anything. The season is not even a month in.
Yeah, I don't think that at all. What are your new? I don't know why you jumped in with that take. I think that has to do with the conversation we had, but we'll talk about that.
No.
Put
it like this then. Okay.
Why would you just come in with that out of nowhere? Ask him. You said what you thought about the season at first. What do you think about it?
I think based on the data that I looked at from last season.
The data.
Yeah. When you looked at last season.
Yeah, in real life, he is an engineer, but that's why he uses that word. Data. What the fuck?
You look at last season.
Damn, the Pacers are number 1 in the East. The hell?
Yeah, because Orlando lost. Orlando's 4-1.
Yeah, haven't you been looking?
Wow.
Yeah, Orlando lost
crazy
last night to
Philly. Yeah, now this is not Reggie Miller and Shaq.
Philly is number 1. Philly is number 1 in the East.
Oh wait, hold
it's
up.
Philly in Indiana.
Oh, they do them by league. I didn't do the conference. Okay.
Yeah. So, but anyway, if you look at the data from last year, Philadelphia was the only team that went 5-0. Everybody else had a loss by then.
5-0, and what do you mean? Oh, in the first.
When they started their season.
Okay.
Philadelphia went 5-0. And if you look at the data you can see
What they do in
the
the last 5
trends.
games.
You can see the trends on which teams will make the playoffs based on how their record was. So I think with the fact this early on will tell us probably about 70% of the teams that's going to make the playoffs.
What they do in their last 5
from
games.
this first
We're
2
doing
weeks?
right now.
That's all I'm saying. What they do in their last 5
They
games.
still make the playoffs.
What they do in their last 5.
I'm talking about
Right.
the first 5.
So,
I said at the beginning.
The
of
first
thing.
5 they went 5-0.
Whoa,
The
let me
last
break
5
down
they
this
went
data.
1-4.
Hold up.
But were they in the playoffs?
I'm talking about those 5 games in the playoffs.
Right.
Fucking
Philly was there.
Fucking Philadelphia.
Philly was there. I'm just talking. You had the question was, what do we take from this season?
Okay,
And I
we
think
Yeah, the early
that
takeaway in the
on,
first 2
and
weeks.
he said
Oh,
it's too
no,
early.
okay.
It's not too early.
Did you look at 1
Wow.
Yes.
through 8? Did you look at 1 through 8 in the
I'm,
East?
I'm telling you.
last year?
I think that yes.
Okay, who was 1 through 8 in the first 2 weeks last year?
Philly, Toronto, Indiana, Boston was
third.
fifth.
They were third.
Miami was fourth. Boston was fifth. So that top 5 basically stayed the same way for the whole year. I'm just saying with those 5 because the last 3 jumbled and jumbled because everybody was bull crap.
Okay.
But those top 5 stayed the same. And if you look at,
And they-
I'm
and
just
they-
saying
they-
about
Look at my
70%.
Phoenix Suns, number 2 in the West. That's
That's
dope.
what I'm saying.
That's dope.
Look at this data. I'm telling you, 70% of those teams right now, their record right now,
So, okay,
will be in the playoffs.
Let's go through this. So I'll do the top 5 of both conference, and you think it will be locked in like this and will not change because we
70%.
70%. Okay. So there's some fluctuation in there.
There
But
will be
so
some fluctuation, but
number 1 we got Philly. Number 2
Philly's
is
gonna be in.
Orlando.
Orlando's
Number
gonna be
3
in.
is Indy.
Indy's
Number
gonna be
4
in.
is the Hawks, and number 5
Atlanta's going to be in.
is BK.
Brooklyn's going to be in. Those top 5 will be in the playoffs.
Oh no. Okay. So that's what you're saying. You said these top 5 will be in the play. Yeah, I mean it's pretty hard for you to be in the top 5 and then fall all the way out.
This early, he said this early is too early to tell.
But
But
what-
I'm saying
who's
this
6, 7,
early,
and 8?
it does
Who
matter.
was 6, 7, and 8?
6, 7, and 8. Of course, 6 is Beantown. 7 is Cleveland, and 8 is Miami. Cleveland is in the top. And
Where is Milwaukee?
Milwaukee is down there.
number 11.
I said 70%.
Number 11.
I said 70%.
No.
5 out of
Wait a
8
minute.
is about 70%.
Give me number 9 through number 15.
Number 9 through 15 would be
You got
your
Milwaukee,
Charlotte.
Toronto, Charlotte.
Charlotte's
there.
number 9.
No, Charlotte's number 9. Knicks are 10. Milwaukee is 11. Chicago is 12. Toronto is 13.
Yeah.
And Detroit is 14.
So out of those teams, I'm telling you right now, Milwaukee, Toronto, Charlotte, and give me one, not the Knicks.
So that's
You
3.
got Washington.
There you go. There's your
Washington's
3.
still winless.
There your 3. That's 8 right there.
It was Milwaukee,
Toronto and Charlotte.
Toronto, Charlotte. It was one other team that he said.
Detroit, Toronto,
Wasn't one of the
Chicago.
other 3
Chicago, that's who I'm thinking
Chicago
about.
going to be in?
Chicago has a great chance to be number 8.
There is no way in hell. I'll take that bet right now. I swear to God. How many wings? What are you confident? I swear on everything. I got
First of all,
40 piece.
First of all, I'm going to
20?
right now.
Chicago's not going to be in.
Ain't no way in hell.
A personal rule.
Please.
A personal rule is I do not bet on teams that are not mine. For one, because if I do lose,
You've broken all these rules before. God.
But you can't say
Bullshit
Chicago.
rules.
You can't say
I was
Chicago's
just
going
about, I
to
was
be
just
in
about to tell
without
you
these
the
repercussions.
reason
You know what
why
I'm
I
saying?
think like that is because if I end up losing, I end up losing with a team that's not mine.
Which you will.
But
And I agree with that.
I'm
But-
going
and
to
that's
take
right.
you up on this bet on a 15 piece because I'm letting you know
Word.
Chicago will be at 8 seed.
And they'll be bet that. That's a bet.
And
I want either
Please
Berlin
don't think
Glaze
out of those top 8 teams
So that,
or
look,
Sweet and
that,
Spicy.
Count-
they're
say the first 5 again.
First 5.
Because obviously you got Milwaukee and Toronto in there. They're going to
First
jump.
5:
they go-
76ers, Magic, Pacers, Hawks, BK.
Out of them 5, how is Chicago going to get? Who's Chicago going to bump off?
They don't have to bump off anybody from there. They got to get. They got to bump off
You really
Miami,
think the Magic
Cleveland, or
gonna-
Boston.
So the Magic are
You know
just
what I'm
going to
saying?
hang like that.
Orlando, yes, Orlando's going to be around.
In the
No,
top
they're
5.
not.
Orlando's
No, they're
going to
not.
be in the top 8.
Y'all
I'm saying
brought
they're going to make playoffs.
Y'all brought up teams that people are sleeping on earlier. Not, Sacramento. Y'all thought I was sleeping on, but I know they're good. Sacramento is way better than Orlando. Orlando will not. I doubt if Orlando may make the playoffs.
Sacramento is better than Orlando. How and what?
In players' talent, I mean,
No,
you know what I'm
Orlando's
saying?
nice. Don't get me wrong, but
I'd probably say coach.
Orlando has a better guard. Orlando has a better bench. Orlando has
Orlando
a
has
better
a
big
better
man.
guard.
They have a better big man.
Whoa. Let's go back
What?
to guards. Let's go back to
Who-
guards.
who's-
Let's go back to guards.
Right, who's the guard
Who's
on
the-
Orlando that's better than De'Aaron Fox and
Fultz is
Bobby?
balling.
Markelle Fultz is better than De'Aaron
Or
Fox.
Bobby?
Oh, my
Buddy
God.
Hield? Are you crazy?
Markelle Fultz is better than De'Aaron Fox.
So far, he is balling. Markel Fultz is balling.
Didn't
Doesn't make any sense.
De'Aaron Fox just get a supermax or a max?
Yes, he did.
And Markel Fultz just got 3 years and $50 million.
Fultz got to prove himself, and he's proven himself.
No, he
he is
Markel
proving
Fultz
He
himself.
still
is
don't
the
have a
number
jumper
one
yet.
pick.
He still don't even have a jumper yet, right?
Don't get me wrong. I'm a fan of Markel
He
Fultz.
is killing it though.
I'm not.
Look at his numbers. Look at his stats. He's averaging high 20s.
There's no way he's better than Heald or Fox. Stop it.
He's better than Hill.
So what else you said? It was better.
No.
How's their bench
You
better?
go point guard versus point guard. I'm not going to compare him to a shooting guard. He's a point guard. And he's not better than
Okay,
De'Aaron Fox.
I take that back. Forgive me, half a glass. He is not better than De'Aaron Fox.
There you go.
But Orlando as a team, they have a better big man. They have a better bench. They have better forwards.
You think Vucevic is better than who's a?
They don't have a big man in the
Wait a
school.
minute.
Who they got
We
in
had to change
Sacramento?
last
King's
year.
got a.
Vucevic is nice. You keep sitting
No,
on
I know.
Vucevic.
You keep saying I am. I've been saying it last year. Vucevic
It don't matter
is
who the
good.
Kings
I
got in
don't
the
like.
middle.
I don't
Vucevic's
like.
better.
I don't like.
I didn't fuck up anything good.
No, you're good. I don't like
Who-
Joker. Vucevic is good, even though Joker.
How you don't like the Joker?
Why you like to, every time I say this shit, you act like you never heard it before?
Why?
Because
You don't like versatile big men?
first off, we'll go back.
We'll wait till we get to the.
We'll go
This
back.
is just.
We'll go back.
Vucevic
Damn,
versus
man.
Bagley.
Well,
Come on
I
now.
don't wanna.
That's some
Yeah,
Sacramento.
no,
That's
all-
some Sacramento guy.
Anyway, I think there's no way Orlando's going to stay in the top 5, and I'll take whatever type of bet you want to make on that.
They're going to be a playoff team. They're going to be in the top.
They may,
eight. That's
they
my
may,
point.
and that's why your
Chicago will
long
not
shot
be there.
Bulls will not make it because Orlando's probably going to hold on to the 8 spot, and there's no way in hell Miami's going to stay at 8. Like they got to go
Yeah,
up, and
Miami-
there's no way Beantown is going to. So this is what's going to probably
I'm wondering why is all of a sudden Atlanta just such a threat?
What?
because they got a squad.
Oh my
Like, they
God.
got a nice little team. You got the
You
young
got Clint
players.
Capella. You got
Yeah.
El DeBarge.
So you I mean, what other guard they got besides Trae Young? Besides Trae Young, they got who
They got another whip.
That's what I'm saying. Let's go to the
You call Trey El DeBarge?
They
That's
got
fucking funny.
They
Dog.
got Bogdanovich. They got Gallinaro. They got Rondo.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
He don't even know who's
They
on.
got Chris Dunn. They got Chris Dunn from Chicago.
They don't know who's on.
Chris Dunn.
Yes, they got a bench, man. Atlanta's tough,
It's
dog.
not even about. Look, you look at they
They got
started
Cam
5.
Reddish. They got my God,
Cam
John
Reddish.
Collins.
Are you serious?
Yes.
And that white boy Kevin
Bogdanovich.
Kevin Hooter can shoot.
Oh, my
Kevin.
Oh,
Yeah,
Atlanta
can
got
shoot.
a whip, dog.
That dude can shoot.
Atlanta got a whip.
They got a squad, man.
They went toe to toe with Brooklyn.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen right now.
And who the fuck is Brooklyn? Fuck, this ain't hip hop. Fuck Brooklyn.
Why? He said this ain't hip hop. Wow.
Look,
Wow. I'm
as far
glad
as
you
I'm
brought that up.
concerned, fuck everybody else in the East.
I'm glad you brought that up. It's kind of that's true. I mean, number one, I'm not going that extreme. But, and it's kind of funny, y'all. Number one, y'all can't play back to backs, and number two, you had like one. Your first back to back in the first game was against Charlotte, and you couldn't beat Charlotte. Like y'all couldn't beat Charlotte. Like Charlotte got a little team.
Charlotte got the
So they
Ricky
got
Henry.
it. Yeah, I agree with that.
He might be that. He might be that.
The
Yeah,
guy who should have been the number one pick, like I said.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be the best ball.
And
You know what I'm saying?
Charlotte
Definitely.
they got some young players that want to play.
But to me, like I'm so shocked that you and then you let Terry yam on you ridiculous. Like,
Man.
whoa, where you at, KD? But see, that's the thing though. See, that's why KD is so dope because he looked so sick against us Christmas Day. But I was saying it, dude, he's not even back full strength yet. He's not even at game speed, NBA game speed. When he gets at NBA game speed, I promise you, Terry is not getting that dunk off on him.
He looks good though.
He looks good. He looks good as hell. But I don't even think he's at game speed.
He look like
yet.
regular KD.
Whoa,
I don't think it's
when
that
did he
game speed.
become the guy who's just throwing shit?
He look like the regular KD. He was never
KD
a
plays
blocker.
D. What you
I
talking
ain't
about?
saying no. He plays. When he has good team
when he
defense
has-
around him.
Thank you. That's what it
But
is.
a
He played
defensive
good G
stalwart?
because we- yeah.
No.
I'm not. You think you? So you think if KD?
I'm thinking he's super healthy. He getting dunked on.
No, are you crazy?
Yes.
You must not have seen the
He's not
angle
a
of that
def-
play.
He's not a defensive player. He's not a-
He didn't. He got a late jump on it. If he got his right jump on it,
Oh, my
regular
God.
KD, he's not getting jammed
my
like that.
God.
Not by no Terry Rozier. No.
So in
Ain't
summation,
no
in
no way.
summation, that's what I think of the season. I think every game is going to count now because everything is condensed together.
Yeah.
And everything
yeah.
is shorter.
Yeah.
So
To his
it's
point
too
earlier,
early. I
it
disagree
is.
with that.
I really agree. I think the smartest thing he said all day was that there are too many games that they're trying to mash in at the same time. It's just
really got yammed on coming out the gym.
oh,
The damn man.
it's Kevin fucking
Beautiful.
Durant, dog. Why you acting
And
like
he's not known for defense like that.
Yeah.
he's not known for defense, but guess what? He has defense. The man is
I'm not
fucking
saying
6'11",
don't. Anybody
Has
can
he
get
ever
dunked
made
on.
any
though.
other team
Anybody
defense
can
first,
and
second,
will
or
get
third?
dunked on.
KD has never made
he,
first, second, or
he's
third.
probably made a second or third. I put money on
Defense?
that.
That, you know what that dunk
Yeah.
reminded me of?
I
Like
put-
you know
I put
when you think of like all the
I
great
can't
dunks.
even think of him getting dunked on like that before. Like real talk, think about it.
KD's not really in the post that much.
True, but I mean he's still down. He's down. He contests shit like he did with the Terry thing, and he got yammed on. Tell me a time before that he got yammed on. I'll wait. Like the fuck.
That also comes with effort on the defensive end. To get, you get like the big men
Again,
say,
he contests
like the
shit.
real big men say, you're gonna get dunked on. When you're a shot blocker, you're gonna get dunked on. You're gonna get dunked on a lot.
All right, so
because you're
anyway.
trying to get up there and get blocks.
So
If you got to be down there to be trying to get them to get dunked on.
we disagree with you because you thinking that you think right now 2 weeks into the
It's
season
important.
it's going to be the top 5 is the only thing is going to sway a little bit 70%.
Yes.
I mean, but I agree.
And I based that off the data from last year. It's the same way last year. I looked
Yeah.
at top
Milwaukee,
teams, the same.
He's
Boston,
actually-
and Miami
I
are
actually-
not going to be in the top in the bottom 3 of the East.
Who's not?
They're
Yeah,
gonna-
yeah.
they're
no,
gonna make the
no.
playoffs, though.
Yeah, Miami, Boston are going to be in. They're
The
going to
top
be
5 in the East is
Yeah.
not going to look like that in
Yeah.
a month. Trust me.
Yeah, it won't. It won't because I seriously
No
doubt.
way.
Those teams that we just mentioned
Are not going to be in the top 5
will
Right.
in
be
a month.
in the playoffs. That's
Pacers
all I'm
are
saying.
not going to be able to keep a top.
They're going to be in the
Oh,
playoffs.
now the Pacers, they'll be in the top 4. Those other
You think
teams,
they will?
because the Pacers have been, as long as they have been healthy, they have been in the top 4 the last 3 years.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you shitting on Brooklyn. I get it. You love Pacers for some odd reason, but you not
Oladipo.
right. I guess so.
And,
Theo looked good the other night. He looked good.
Sabonis.
He looked
Have you
good the other
seen how the
night.
Pacers have played the last 3 years?
They've been
Think about
legit.
They play great. It's just they get hurt
got a
at
new
the
coach now.
most. Who is that coach? Nate shouldn't have got fired. That was
No, he
bullshit.
shouldn't
He's a guy.
Probably
He came off.
some
He came off
white boy.
Toronto's staff.
White boy,
He's foreign. Yeah.
foreign. Okay.
You got to have Sabonis.
Ain't no dark foreign country.
Sabonis is their
Shit.
Sabonis is an all-star.
Sabonis is their guy.
Oh man, that's
Sabonis is-
bullshit.
That's what the
Oh,
offense going through.
that's
Sabonis,
bullshit.
and then your boy TJ.
Whoa.
TJ.
He's hurt now.
Well, he's hurt.
Out indefinitely.
Out indefinitely?
When this
Yeah.
happened?
He got
Yesterday?
He had like some kind of navicular fracture in his foot.
Oh,
Oh, it sucks for him.
Dang, this happened like yesterday.
His
man.
his career has been he's kind of had a bunch
Wow.
of injuries in his career and like shit where he had to like fight back, type shit. But to
Dang.
me, you sleeping on Philly though. You acting like Philly, and Philly is
Philly,
stacked.
bro.
Philly is
They
stacked and got a
Howard
good
and
coach.
Embiid
You know what I
and
mean?
Come on now.
You got Danny Green up there shooting. You got Seth up there shooting. You got shooters,
All I
Jack.
know is
Shooters.
this.
Man, you
I'ma
finally
tell
surrounded them with what you had
Finally.
the other year before last when y'all had JJ and that other dude that can shoot.
The guy that's in the Clippers now.
Who's that foreign
He's
cat?
with the
That
Clippers
dude
now.
can shoot.
All of that's fine.
He's with the Clippers now.
All of that's fine.
Man,
All I know
And then
is
you also got
Jaylen Brown.
Ben Simmons, and he said Jaylen Brown.
No.
You still got Ben Simmons that's going to be controlling things, and you got old boy.
And I love Ben Simmons. I'm a Ben Simmons fan. I
Ben
love
Simmons
him
still
to
don't know
death.
what to do. Like he do.
He just can't shoot.
He's still.
That's it.
It's
He
not
knows
about
what
that.
to do.
It's not about that. I think his
Ben
best
Simmons is smart, man.
late in games though. Late in games,
That's where his problem is.
he nuts up. I see it.
Because he can't shoot.
No, it's not even about that. He
He's
makes a
got
bad
the right- He's
pass.
got the right coach now.
He makes a bad pass.
And Philly is
got-
looking
makes-
good.
Yeah,
He's
he
got
makes
the
a
right
horrible pass.
coach
He
now.
can't shoot.
Now.
He doesn't make bad passes. He doesn't make bad decisions.
Yes, he does.
No,
Late in
no,
games, he
he
does.
just can't shoot.
Late in
He's
games,
got,
he
he's
does.
got the right
No,
heat
no.
now.
He
Have you
has
seen
turnovers.
He
What you talking
doesn't,
about?
he doesn't have to shoot.
Yeah.
Philly is they
He don't
number
have to
one
shoot.
in the East right now.
They number one, but okay.
That's
but
going to stay for
I'm
a
talking
while.
about for a body of. Not
As a
just-
matter of fact,
I'm
Philly's
not.
going to. I'm
his-
gonna say this right now. Philly's going to end up number one seed in the East.
That's
Oh,
a good,
no.
that's a good chance.
I doubt that. I doubt that.
Who's going to?
I doubt that.
Brooklyn?
Wow,
That was
wow.
Spencer
Hold
Dinwiddie.
hold up. Let's rewind 2 fucking seconds. I just said, I've been telling this man he's sleeping on Philly. He laughs at me, but then says, "Yeah, they got a good coach. They're gonna be number one."
The reason
What the fuck, man? You just can't agree with me for shit. Like
you
it's
didn't
like,
know, you didn't know, why,
okay,
you
be
didn't know
right.
why I was laughing.
Oh my god,
You didn't know why.
You said I was wrong.
No, I didn't say you was wrong.
Shit.
The reason I was laughing
You
because
insinuated it.
No, the reason I laughed because I know for a fact that is our biggest threat to me. I don't give a fuck about Milwaukee because they got a bum coach. They got a
And they
real
don't have
coach
enough.
now.
Milwaukee don't have enough fire.
They got a
They
real
don't.
coach now with a top flight point guard and a big man. I'm hoping to God they don't get James Harden.
It's funny you said
They
that.
won't
about-
get James Harden.
It's funny you said
They don't have enough money.
that's the if. Hey, look, That make it happen. But look, it's funny you say Milwaukee don't have enough
Wait a minute,
firepower.
think about that. Can
Yeah,
you?
they got firepower. They don't have a coach.
But-
What firepower?
Bro,
All they got is Giannis.
They broke the NBA record in threes the other night.
They have no.
Chris Middleton.
They
You
have
trust
no,
Chris
the whole-
they
Middleton?
have defensive firepower.
DiVincenzo can shoot.
You know, man,
Greek
Drew Holiday.
Greek can shoot
Drew
a little
Holiday
bit.
should be the defensive player of the year.
Now they do got defense. I agree with that.
Did you
But
see that video?
Offensive.
That was a horrible pickup. All you did
Offense?
was him. They should have got way
Did
more
you see
than
his
him.
video?
Yes, I know. Drew,
This
I
dude
like Drew
checks
Holiday.
everybody in the league.
Yes, well, Steph.
KD was
Steph
like,
cooked
man,
him.
this dude, hey,
Steph
I
cooked
can't do
him.
nothing with
Yeah.
it.
Steph cooked him several times.
A lot of people cook him. I see Rondo cook his ass. Shit.
Rondo? Yeah, I don't know
Anybody,
about that.
I mean,
Yeah.
Drew Holiday.
Seen him do it.
But
I'm
Drew
just
Holiday
telling you what the league is saying.
Yeah.
If you see the video, this is like different players throughout the
No,
league
I
saying.
get-
Now
I
go back to
get
your. I'm
what
sorry,
you're
go
saying.
back to your
I get
point.
what you're
What I'm saying is
I
they
don't-
have defensive firepower,
Okay.
but it's just that bum coach.
I don't know. They don't have them two big Lopez motherfuckers no more.
Yes,
You know
they still got Robin. I mean,
They
they
ain't
still
got
got
both.
Brooke.
They ain't got both. One of them went
Robin
They got the
with,
good one.
Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have the good one.
Brooke.
They don't have sideshow Bob.
He do look like sideshow.
Don't get me wrong, because Robin he ate us up in the playoffs 2-3 years
Hell
ago.
yeah, that's because we want to play that bullshit small ball and say we not playing
But
small ball.
that leads
Yeah.
us to the Boston Celtics. And first point, we have $28.5 million in the trade exemption, biggest ever in league history.
How much was it? How much you say?
$28.5 million to spend.
And
Yeah.
what does that mean?
But we'll see
Yeah,
what
we
happens.
don't have to just bring in Joe Blow.
Yeah.
We can bring in Joseph Blow, who's a much better player.
My point
He's
is,
vet.
who's out there?
we
Who's
can
out
bring
there?
Joe Blow's vet.
Whoever get put on the trading block. Big names come up all
Or
the
free
time.
agent. And see the reason why that's a big deal is because it was
The money, yeah.
from the Gordon Hayward signing trade with Charlotte.
Yeah.
When what
It's
Danny
turned
got.
out to be pretty good for the porn star. Go ahead.
Who's the point? Which one?
Charlotte.
Gordon
Charlotte.
Gordon.
Gordon's a
you know
porn.
Hairley.
Oh, the
Or
hair.
the porn stage.
But,
He got all that, man.
You do.
Like
but,
Boogie Nights. Burt Reynolds.
Boogie Nights. Did you say? What'd you say?
Boogie Nights, Burt Reynolds.
You ain't say Boogie Nights. You said something else.
I said
before
Boogie
that.
Nights.
No, I
Yeah,
thought you said
Boogie
something
Nights.
else. Anyway, what Danny Ainge got back, that trade exemption was the most in league history. But from what I heard, it was $28 million, but after like shits and giggles and some other like NBA rules, it would be 25. So that's still a lot to get somebody a good free agent pickup. Somebody right now. Here's the thing. Somebody I would go get right now, because I don't think he's on a roster with anybody. And this dude is all he cares about is money. This dude is he is an assassin. He's a hired gun. He goes to where the money is, and you don't.
You said he's not with someone right
I don't think he's with anybody, and I'm about to say his name. Y'all can tell me different. Feel free to look it up. But I think somebody who we could definitely use, off the scoring off this damn bench, because Jeff Teague is not giving it to us. Jamal Crawford.
I knew you were going to say that.
Hell yeah. That dude gets buckets. Shit, he gets buckets.
He's not with his squad.
He
He's
gets,
right.
and the thing about Jamal is so weird. He's literally a designated assassin. Like he'll only go. That's not the word. It's another word I'm thinking about. But he'll only go to where the money is, and he'll take that 1 year deal. He'll 1 year deal motherfuckers to death.
But
You know what I'm saying?
Actually,
I don't get it.
I know. I understand why you would say that, but who I would go get? I would go get the leading scorer in league history off the bench.
The microwave ain't available, bro.
No. The leading scorer in league history off the bench is
Lou
playing right now. Lou Williams.
Lou Williams ain't going nowhere. He locked in with LA. They ain't letting him go. Are you crazy? See,
Wayne Gretzky got traded. Anybody can get traded.
Oh God, that was 30 years ago. Wrong sport. Like
No,
it's different.
My point
It was
being
different.
is
And Edmonton had to trade him because Edmonton was broke as fuck. And that was the only reason they traded his ass.
money.
They was broke.
everybody can be
Shit.
traded. Everybody can be traded. Everybody has a price.
True, but I'm telling you, they are not going to give up their biggest scorer
Right.
off the bench when they.
Plus, they got a whip.
Huh?
The Clippers got a whip. They in first place.
Yeah.
A good team. Whip.
Oh.
They got a whip. Oh, dog.
You
You
brought
know.
a baseball analogy? God, y'all killing me. Hockey, baseball? I
They got
can't
a
keep
whip.
up.
They got a good
You
whip.
just brought in a baseball
when
analogy,
we play
man.
basketball,
Or a
we
baseball
looked at
stat.
other teams, we would say, oh, they got a whip. Meaning they got a good squad. The Clippers got a whip.
Never heard that.
I've never heard
I
that.
never
term.
heard that?
I thought you talking about whip from baseball. Whip is a baseball term.
No, it's not. Whip?
Yeah.
How's whip a baseball
Is
team?
it wins
Yeah, nobody
something
knows that.
innings pitched? Yeah, wins something innings pitched. That's what whip means. Yeah, it's a baseball stat.
Bullshit ESPN.
I've never heard that little
The
slang.
Clippers got a whip. You guys got a good
some
ass
north
team.
side shit. Don't know shit about this shit.
They do got a shot.
Wow.
What do you mean how?
Did
Kawhi?
LeBron get hurt?
Kawhi?
Did Anthony Davis get hurt?
Here we go.
Paul
Here
George?
come the dick sucking to
Anthony Davis
LeBron. God damn, I hate this.
Did either
dick
one of those
sucking
two guys
LeBron.
get hurt?
No,
Bruh.
the one for the Clippers.
So
is hurt.
until one of those two guys get hurt, the West is on lock.
LeBron is a year old.
The West is not on lock. Are
Now
you
listen to
fucking
this,
crazy?
The West is
Are you
on.
fucking crazy? I swear to God,
Yeah, the West is on
I
lock.
can't wait till you think you're gonna go to the Boston Garden that one day.
The West is
when
on
you
lock.
think you're gonna step foot in that.
So
in
the
that-
Lakers
in that
coming out of the West.
hollow cathedral.
As long as those two guys are
Kick
healthy,
you in the back of
especially
your
one
knee
particular
so
person,
Dude, you are not getting in there, dog.
the West is on lock.
The West is
That's-
not. Swallow that spit bubble. They're not on lock. Bruh, stop it, fam. Stop it. The West has gotten better. The Clippers have gotten better. Like, what are you saying?
It was got better.
They did. It did.
Yes, they
It
did.
didn't look at
They
these
can all
Dallas,
get
but-
Unless these two guys get hurt, it don't matter what y'all do. Any team out there.
Wow, so the Celtics can't even beat them.
I'm talking about in the West.
Oh.
And as far as the Celtics, all we gotta do is get Gobert or a serviceable big man, and we right there.
He ain't going nowhere.
But
Yeah,
still,
yeah, not getting
we got all we have to do is get a real big man
Oh,
and somebody
serviceable-
else to score off the bench.
When I said Tristan Thompson was trash, you thought, oh,
No. He is a good pickup.
But he
Don't
can't
get me wrong.
Shit.
He's not-
Now, there's no
he's
starter.
not score.
He's
Not
not.
no
He's
starter.
not. He's not a threat as a shot blocker.
Yeah.
That's
No,
what I'm saying.
No,
His
he do
defense
more
is
defense
legit,
than scoring.
but
What you talking about?
His scoring is what
He's
is
not
what
a
he's
threat as a
lacking.
shot
Yeah.
blocker. He's not a threat as a shot blocker. I'm
He'll-
telling
he'll-
you.
But he
He'll-
can play some defense.
yeah, he can
now.
play
I
some
ain't saying he
good
can't
D.
play. I'm not saying he can't play
Yeah.
D.
You don't have to
It's a-
block
it's a-
shots to be able to be effective.
Right. Long as you
We
can
need-
test and make
no,
a miss.
We
Yeah.
need somebody in the middle.
And he's a
where people
rebounder.
Actually, are not. Well, people are. I ain't gonna say quote unquote scared to come in the middle, but you need a force in the middle. You need someone like Embiid or.
You want an
Karl-Anthony Towns.
offensive big man. Say what you want.
No, I
you
want
an offensive big
I
man.
want someone in the middle who can be a force on the defensive end as well as the offensive
There's
end.
only like 5 players like that though,
That's fine. We need to, and we can.
and they're all locked in.
Yeah.
Giannis,
Yeah.
Anthony Davis,
Yeah.
Karl-Anthony
Giannis ain't no
Towns.
center, and don't bring
But
that bum
but you
on
don't
the
want to
field.
bring him in the
Fuck
post.
Why
You don't
you
want to
hating
go
on
to the
Giannis?
Giannis.
Giannis is
Giannis.
nice.
Overrated.
He's
not overrated,
God,
bro.
Giannis is the best
Harden is
player in the
overrated.
league.
What?
Yes, Giannis is the best player in the league.
How you the best player in the league? You don't have
How?
a consistent jumper shot, bro.
That doesn't mean nothing.
That doesn't mean
He,
it.
a consistent jumper. What are you basing that off of?
How is he the best player?
It's the
in the league?
NBA. That's what I'm basing it off
Off what? What do you
Say
think?
college,
what is your
fam.
compar- He has led the league in scoring, but you say he doesn't have a jump shot.
Yeah, he don't.
He's a scorer.
He don't. Well, all that
You don't
scoring.
need to have a jump shot outside to score.
He scores
Who
because
stops Giannis? Tell me that.
I'm gonna tell you who. The only people that stop him is the refs because they let this motherfucker get
They
every
let
goddamn
what?
call. He takes
He-
3 steps and he's in the
Those
lane and he
aren't 3
charges.
steps.
He
What?
charges. He
Oh,
charges a good majority of the time.
You can't even
You
use
know
that
he
because
does.
He still scores. You can't even use that saying the
You know,
refs help him.
Bro,
I
it's
I
honestly,
wouldn't say
if I
he
call
charges
Harden
a lot.
out, if I call Harden out on his old traveling ass and his old fucking them bullshit calls that he constantly gets, and him falling into the lane and getting them bullshit calls, I'm gonna call the shit out on free. You know what I'm saying? I'll take Giannis. I'll take Giannis over Harden any day, please believe. And I think he's a good scorer.
So who's
but
better?
he's not the best scorer in the league.
I didn't say score. I said player.
He's not the best player
He is
in the
the
league.
best player.
He ain't no-
Yeah.
LeBron is the best player in the league,
No,
bro.
LeBron
As
is-
much as I hate to say it, this is
either
just the
LeBron-
truth.
The top 3 is Giannis, LeBron, and AD.
Giannis,
so those
how
are my
is-
top 3.
How is Giannis? How is Giannis ahead of somebody that he can't beat?
How is he?
Are you fucking
How is
crazy?
Giannis ahead of Kawhi?
Right.
What do you mean
What?
how?
How? Kawhi. Wait a minute. Kawhi has been MVP in the finals for 2 franchises.
And did he knock him out the playoffs?
Okay, and compare Kawhi's
No, he didn't.
teams to
He
Giannis'
Did?
teams.
Wait a minute. Let's also let's
Compare
not.
Kawhi's teams to Giannis' teams.
What you mean?
What? No, when you said players, fam, you didn't say teams they was on.
You said-
You said
Okay.
players,
Okay,
bro.
Giannis was
Let's
the
compare
you
the
just said
Toronto
that.
Raptors when Kawhi was there.
Who won MVP that year? Giannis.
And who won MVP of the finals?
Because he had a better team. He was able to go. He had a better team.
Who was #1 seed that year?
Who was number 1 team? That year?
Toronto.
You sure? Because
Yeah, Toronto was #1 seed.
I think it was Milwaukee.
No, Toronto was #1 seed.
Oh, okay.
Because Toronto beat us, and Toronto had the home field advantage, home court advantage. Toronto had the better record.
Did they play Milwaukee in the conference finals?
No, they played. Yes, they did. They beat them.
So in a head-to-head matchup in the conference finals,
Better team.
I was just thinking that. No.
They
I
got a
think
better
Philly.
team.
I think Philly knocked them out. To be honest with you, I don't think Toronto knocked them out that year. Kawhi went last season.
No. It was Toronto.
Season before last.
'Cause
You
Milwaukee-
sure?
Milwaukee made it
but
to the
Toronto
fin-
put Philly out with the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Toronto.
played-
But Philly put out Milwaukee. That's
No,
why
Philly
they
put
played
out
each other.
Boston.
Huh?
Philly put out y'all.
No, Philly never put us out the playoffs.
No, Milwaukee put us out. Milwaukee put us out.
Milwaukee
that
put us
year.
out,
Milwaukee put
yeah.
you
Yeah, Milwaukee put us out.
Then
that year, and
Toronto
Milwaukee-
beat Milwaukee in the conference finals.
Yeah.
Because
Oh yeah, they
in a
did.
in the matchup of
Because
these
that
two
shot
players.
that
better
he did,
teams.
yeah.
There's two different positions, so you can't
Bruh,
really say they matched
we're
up.
poking
But
holes
they
on
were
your
playing
argument
forward.
because it's bullshit. There's no.
Giannis played really. He's a
Giannis
small
is small
forward.
forward. What?
Yeah, Giannis is 4.
He's a 4. He's a
Yes.
What? As
Giannis
far as
is
I
a
know,
4.
the league is full of stretch fours.
Giannis
He's not
is
a
still a
stretch
4. Giannis is a 4.
He's a 4. He's a power
Yes,
forward.
he doesn't guard.
He's a power forward.
He
Okay, he's a
He
power
can
does
play the
not
forward.
5
guard.
if he wanted.
Thank
Yeah,
you. He's
he
in
can
the
play the
post.
5.
I wouldn't
Hell
play
yeah.
the
He plays all 5 positions.
Not
if you
against a
ask
real
me.
center.
If they had a real coach,
All
he would be
5
playing the 5.
positions.
What center can stop Giannis?
What point guard can he D up? He ain't D'ing up no real point guard.
Ben Simmons. He can D up Ben. Ben Simmons is a point guard.
He ain't D'ing up his.
Anybody smaller than him will leave his ass.
I cannot believe you
Yeah,
guys
bro.
think
Yeah,
y'all think
bro.
Giannis is overrated.
Giannis will get left,
Oh my
and
God.
Giannis will turn.
Shouldn't have been defensive player of the year last year for one.
He should have been MVP last year.
You're not the
I don't
best
think
player, but you win 2 MVP awards.
Was
Back
Steve,
to back?
was Steve Nash the best player when he won them shits? Hell nah. Was he better than motherfucking Kobe? Hell nah. And what? Shit. Shut down.
Was he better than LeBron? No.
Hell no. And Harden
Shaq?
got an MVP over LeBron, and LeBron numbers was killing him. The MVP is not good like he used to be, bro.
I
If
think
his
that-
numbers were better, his numbers were better than
I
Harden.
don't really know how well Harden.
LeBron's numbers when Harden won the MVP and when Giannis won it last year, LeBron's numbers were better than both of them cats. Sorry,
He was
just
better
always-
than-
yes,
he
it
was
was.
better
Look
than
him
Giannis'
up.
bullshit.
Look him up.
It was not.
I'll bet you money.
It was not
They
better.
did, I saw the shit on TV.
Better
They did the
than-
comparison. Yes, they were.
About to look it up.
They were.
The year Harden won MVP, his numbers were insane.
Yeah.
They weren't better than LeBron's.
Yes, they were.
They weren't.
He was.
They weren't.
He had a
They
64-point game.
They
Come on,
weren't.
bro.
They were.
The year he won MVP.
Anyway,
I believe
we
he won the.
we don't have a lot of
the
show
assist
left.
title that
We
year.
don't have a lot of show left. We don't have a lot of show
Let
left.
me look it up real quick.
I just-
Start with something.
All right. I just want to.
But I'm on
Let's-
record. I'm on record saying the Lakers are coming back to the finals.
Okay, you know,
And,
let's jump over to the West because but I want to give Charlotte some love because I love how they beat Brooklyn, and then Brooklyn, scary ass, took the next fucking night off against. Their Stars did against the Grizzlies, and then the Grizzlies beat them. Y'all haven't played in months. What you can't do one back to back. You can't even do the first back to back. But and guess who did play? His dude, LeBron. LeBron played his back to back, but KD and Kyrie couldn't, and they both younger than him and played less ball. Wow, that's
Well, you know,
that's
you
saying
have-
something.
you
And
have- you
that's
also
a
have to
reason
say
why-
something. You have to. KD is still under some kind of management.
Okay, and so KD, I can see that, but Kyrie, what the fuck wrong with you?
You have to. Come on. You know he's gonna get hurt.
Well, you know, yeah, Kyrie.
It wasn't shit wrong
they
with him
gotta
though.
manage
It was
Kyrie.
rest.
They
It was
gotta manage
rest.
Kyrie
Say what?
because they gotta manage Kyrie because
He'll get hurt.
he's going to get hurt. His game, the way he plays,
Just like the Lakers gonna
he's
have
going
to
to get
manage
hurt.
Anthony
Yeah.
Davis.
because
When you have this many
those
games,
guys are
somebody that
fragile
fragile,
guys.
Yeah,
fragile
yeah.
guys.
You got to with
I-
fragile
I'm-
guys. You got to.
Wow, you
You
think
gotta-
AD?
you gotta rest him.
I know Kyrie is somewhat fragile. You think AD is fragile?
What?
Wow.
AD is like the tin man. Not somebody.
Wow.
AD is no seriously. He's known for being
Wow.
injured. He's known for being
to me,
injured.
I think he annihilated that myth just like.
When he got hurt,
he
You
was
just
about
said
to
that's
say-
why he signed the contract because he has an injury history.
I didn't say shit about. I didn't say that. That was
No, that's what AD
That's
said.
what AD
Oh,
said.
okay.
He said that's why I signed
Yeah.
for 5 years because I have an injury history.
He also waited too, and he had LA fans, he had Faker fans
he was supposed to,
in Los
opt
Angeles,
out. Yeah,
and a bunch of people scared like, well, he ain't signed it immediately, and the Bulls fans started to get hyped because you know, so he said
Tell
that
us
shit.
why you think he's not fragile though.
I don't think he's fragile because I think he annihilated that perception of him
Why?
in.
How?
Let me say it. Say it, Mr. Trying to cut me
I'm
off.
saying because he got hurt in the bubble.
Oh, you want-
Don't say in the bubble.
I mean, like I'm
That's
feverishly
exact-
wanting to hear this
I'm just gonna drink till y'all shut the fuck up. Let me say it.
because this is some bullshit.
I'm just gonna keep drinking. Okay.
Literally.
Wish I had a real drink. Fuck with
AD's
y'all.
not fragile. Oh my god.
To me, I don't think he's fragile because you saw last year in those playoffs, in that fucking bubble, dude got hurt. I want to say he got hurt in the first round against Portland,
And the second round.
and the second round he was hurt.
And the third.
But listen. He still played in every series. There wasn't one series he missed. And when they needed him most in the finals, what did he do? Step right the hell up
He got off, too.
in ball.
He got off.
In
But
ball. And maybe, I know where you're going. Or you may be going this. I'll get there before you get there. Did he get off more because Bam wasn't there to contest? And Bam was hurt?
No.
I don't know. But he was at least able to fucking go.
He got off because of who he's playing with.
I was just about to say that.
That's
He got
right.
off because he was playing. The Lakers.
When
had
you play with a certain guy,
you play with LeBron, and the
and he takes a lot of pressure off you.
Oh
I
my
feel
God,
you. But
a lot of
to
You take my
me,
shit up too, because this dude is taking a lot of pressure off me. Take that shit up.
but you still
I'm
go
playing.
on
It's
your.
LeBron.
I hear you.
I know we gonna win.
But LeBron cannot get you up and down that court. LeBron can't
I
get
see
you them
what you're
rebounds.
saying.
LeBron can't make you block that shot.
Like you said-
LeBron
like you
can't make
said
you hit all
earlier.
your jumpers.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
yes,
He had to do that
yes,
all by
yes,
himself.
Like you
Yes,
said
and yes.
earlier,
Nah, he can't
the
do that
facts-
for you.
the
He
facts
cannot,
show-
bro.
because you have to
the
put
facts
so
show
much
he
pressure.
stays hurt. Like you said earlier, the facts state he stays hurt.
I don't.
You have to
He's known
put
for
so
being hurt.
much
He
attention
is,
on LeBron.
but to me, again,
that
I am proud of that brother. I like
Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm proud of him
the way Kyle in that season when Kawhi went with Toronto, the way Kyle Lowry shut everybody down talking about his game and this and late in games we don't see him in the playoffs we don't see him. DeMar definitely because that's why they got rid of him and he still ain't doing nothing in San Antonio. But Kyle showed everybody, look, I can fucking ball and did it in the bubble. Damn, they would have beat us. If they still would have had Kawhi.
Because of who he was playing. You keep mentioning guys that are playing with.
No.
Kyle Lowry got off that year.
He got off because he was playing with Kawhi.
He got off
No,
last year.
no,
There was no Kawhi. What you
no,
saying?
He did not get off.
He
Yes, he
did.
did.
He did
Kyle
his
Lowry
thing
got off in
last
the
year.
playoffs, dog.
He
Kyle
did his
Lowry
thing
was
last year, and he
balling.
did his thing when DeMar was there too.
Kyle Lowry
Kyle
was
Lowry is
carrying
cold,
him.
It's
bro.
the same cat.
Oh.
All I'm saying
Oh,
is that
no,
he
okay.
stepped
Okay,
I
up.
see this.
He
You don't like
stepped
Kyle
up.
Lowry that
Right.
much.
I
That's
like
what that
Kyle
is. That's a-
Lowry,
that's a-
but he was the same cat. I'm just saying he stepped
He's
it
not.
up.
Like
He
I said,
stepped
you
it
don't
up
like
because
him
of
that
who
much.
he was playing with.
No.
That's who he was playing with.
I know what you're saying, but
Who did he
Kyle
have
Lowry
last year?
got off. He had games where he was carrying Toronto. That year when they win, when they won the
What he
finals.
You still had
What he
Anunoby.
had said.
You had Anunoby. You had
Now,
Van
remember, hold
Vliet.
Yeah,
on.
he
Do
did.
you remember? Do you remember
Pascal.
that?
Surge.
This is what kills it. Do you remember that post game interview with Fred Van Vliet when he stood up like, "Y'all be on my boy back"? He got off.
Preach.
He got off.
Preach.
This is his teammate saying this, like,
Preach.
get off his nuts.
Preach.
He did his thing.
You saying that because they pushed y'all to 7 games.
No, I'm saying that because
And you
Kyle
wanna
Lowry got
validate
off.
No,
Kyle Lowry
say
got
that
off.
because it's the truth.
Just point blank. You got to talent. You recognize
And
talent.
props
You
to
ain't
Fred
recognize
Van
talent.
Vliet for
Don't
getting
make,
that
me look
max.
at, don't make me look at his stats.
Please
'cause I'm
bring
seeing
up them
like
games.
Go ahead.
Kyle Lowry had some
13,
games where it was like,
13, 8, and 7.
Props to
no,
Fred
that
Van
wasn't
Vliet.
his number.
I'm telling you, he wasn't in the double digits like
So
20.
happy for him getting that max
What?
deal. What?
Last year?
During the playoffs.
Last year.
Kyrie. I mean, Kyle Lowry.
Last year.
Kyle
Yes.
Lowry, what about what?
Yes, he was not averaging like 20 points a game.
Yes, he was.
Oh shit, he probably if
The
not, it
point
was up
guard,
there.
Him
Now it was up
and
there.
Van Fleet were
Shit.
together.
He probably
but
was.
Spicy P was averaging a
Kyle
double,
was-
and I know Kyle Lowry was close.
Let's jump over to the West. Let's
Yeah,
jump over
I'm
to the
telling
West.
you.
Let's jump over to the West. All right, so right now,
because of that.
Right
Right.
now,
It's
if
who
it
these
ain't-
cats
if it ain't-
play with.
If it ain't LA, it really don't make much of a difference.
it is. It's the Clips, number one, and then
Please,
Phoenix,
stop.
number
I don't know
two.
what makes
My
you think they're
sons,
gonna win.
my sons. I'm
Anytime you
so
are
proud
down
of
50
Monty
at
Williams.
halftime, you have
Kawhi
no
didn't
respect.
play.
That was one
You
game.
just
and
talked
Kawhi
about how
didn't play.
good Kawhi is.
Mhm.
He didn't play that
Okay,
game.
but you
Ding,
brought
ding,
up
ding.
Paul George earlier.
I did.
He did.
He played that game.
I said Kawhi and Paul George. Yes, I said them part of the Clippers
Oh.
together.
Paul
Yeah.
George is
How many
Paul
games-
George is on his way to being a journeyman.
No, he's not.
Yeah, you know, no. What I mean
No,
is
he's
journeyman,
not.
the journeyman all-star, the one that everybody keeps trading for. That guy.
Paul George right
Paul
now.
George is severely overrated.
Not severely.
He
'Cause he
can't.
did get off in the first Lakers.
Dang. He can't carry shit like Indiana days. We get that.
Right.
But
with him and Kawhi
But
on
him
there,
and somebody
yes.
else, they nice. Him and somebody else, they nice.
Yes.
And when he was with OKC with Russell, his numbers were amazing. And that was off of that. That was off of that
3-1.
that disgusting injury.
3-1, and he was there.
Phoenix.
He had 3 chances to prove.
And prove what?
Number one is disregard. Number one is LA Clips.
Prove that he
Number
could,
2 is Suns.
step up.
Number 3 is Pelicans. We know they won't stay there. Number 4 is
Wait,
I want the Pelicans there.
Well, why not? Zion,
Dude, you know what, man?
Lonzo,
No. I didn't say stay at number 3. Are you
Ingram.
saying they're not going to stay in the playoff?
They're not going to stay in the top 5. That's what
Ingram?
I'm saying. I know.
They'll probably get 5.
Huh?
They'll
Shit,
be in
Shit, I
the
put money on it
playoffs.
right now. They
They'll
won't be.
make the playoffs.
I just said not top 5.
Oh.
I'm not
They
keep up.
may be able
They won't be top 5. You want to put some
may
wings
be
on
able
it?
to get number 5. Is what
We already got one wing bet. You want to do that? They will not be top 5. I'm willing to say that right
Who
now.
gonna be above them? Who gonna be above them? The Lakers, the Clippers,
So many other teams.
Denver,
But,
and
okay.
who else?
Lakers,
Because Dallas.
Let me finish the
Dallas-
top freaking 5. LA, Clips. Phoenix, 2. Pelicans, 3. Sacramento, 4. And Fakers, 5. Fuck 'em. So,
Who's
yeah.
6, 7, and 8.
Surprisingly,
Denver?
wow, these kids. Minnesota, the West must not have played that many games. Minnesota's like number 6, and they 2-2. Utah, we know they're gonna shoot up.
No,
They're
everybody can play
2-2.
games.
They play games. Everybody got
Utah,
4
we know they're
games.
gonna shoot up. They 2-2. In Portland, we know they're gonna shoot up. They just beat LA.
In other
ass.
words, my words are being validated. It's much too early.
No, it's not.
Portland is 2-2.
70%. What are the top 5 teams again?
Top 5 is Clips number 1, Suns 2, Pelicans 3, Kings 4th. Kings are 4th, and Fakers 5th.
Man, I'm telling you, dog. 4 out of 5 of them teams are going to be in the playoffs. The Kings are not going to be in. But them 4 teams, they're going to be in.
What you're saying is that that's a valid that's probably going to happen. But what the thing about it is, it's going to fluctuate so much in this top 5. Like this top 5 is definitely not look like this in a month. Like I do not see the Pelicans. So and I'll say that because y'all stop me. I mean, I like Van Gundy as an activist. I like Van Gundy. I love him as an activist. I love him as a person. I love him when he's on Levitar's show and he talks basketball. I love him calling games. But man, I don't know. It's just I've never seen him do it as a coach.
He took a team to the finals.
Yeah.
As
a coach.
Was it the Heat?
He took the
Magic. Yeah, that was Magic went off for the and they got annihilated. And the only reason they got past us is because KG was hurt. So I don't even know why you brought that up.
Team to the finals.
Jesus fuck.
Did Budenholzer?
Why would you?
Did Budenholzer do that? The
No.
number 1 seed in 2 cities?
Oh, you ain't gonna get me the
coach.
Bruh, first off, I take Stan Van Gundy over Budenholzer.
That's why.
Budenholzer said not going to the finals is an okay season. It's not finals or bust. If you don't get your losing ass the fuck out of here, he's so fucking trash. But to me, it's just with Stan, I don't know if if his plays are old or I just watch the Pelicans and they don't look. You know what I'm saying? They don't look that good. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
They don't.
Brandon Ingram?
I love Brandon. I love B.I.
They don't look good. When you see, wait a minute. When you see guys throwing three-quarter court alley-oops on point, that don't look good to you?
That don't mean nothing to me. Because everybody on that team is young and athletic. Now you do that when it's clutch. You do that when it's like a couple.
No, you're not doing three-quarter court alley-oops in the
Well, shit. If you can do it in the middle, why can't you do it at the end? You know what I'm saying? And I know the defense is gonna be better, but you know what I'm saying? Do all that flashy shit at the end. Y'all so goddamn good.
They have a good young core,
and they got some leadership.
Yeah.
And they got
a coach.
They got
young players.
They got Zod.
He's a teacher.
They got General Zod in the post.
Oh, that dude that used to play for Minnesota?
Steven Adams.
Oh, him, General Zod.
Ooh.
So come on now.
See, that's why I like Steven Adams. I'm a fan of Steven Adams.
I am too.
They got Josh Hart coming off the bench shooting threes.
Look. Okay.
Jackson Hayes.
We're in the middle of a show and you pick now to have a fucking lozenger? Like, what the hell is you doing? What is you
The
doing?
big dude that come off the bench from Texas, light skin.
We're talking.
He's a lozenge.
Like, goddamn, get rid of that
It's a
shit.
peppermint. I'm swallowing.
Right, you know what I mean? The fuck, Christmas over. Like, shit. What's the name? I like the squad. They're dope. I even play with them on 2K. And
They got JJ Redick.
And JJ can bust.
They got shooting.
I don't know, man. I haven't seen, besides that little fluky shit in 09, when the only reason they really got past the season is because our star big man was hurt. Hall of Fame all-star big man was hurt. He hasn't done anything. You know what I'm saying?
You could, as long as you didn't coach all the way to the end. That's all I'm saying. And he's a proven coach in the league.
Yeah, I like him. I
don't look at him as like a retread coach per se.
Yeah.
Like back in the day when you see certain guys just always getting a job.
Yeah.
Even though
he does always get jobs.
Stan has shown he is knowledgeable.
But he didn't do shit. He didn't do shit in Detroit.
Fine,
I think they only made it to like the playoffs once or twice.
They weren't really
That's
talented.
You can go somewhere and shit.
They weren't. They had the talent, but what hurt them was when Brandon Jennings got hurt. That first year he was with them, and Brandon Jennings was balling. Yeah, I know you forget it, but Brandon Jennings.
Forget it, bro. You putting this on Brandon Jennings?
I am that first season, just the first season, because that first season kind of killed their momentum because they were balling, they were doing their thing, and I think, and then he made that crazy trade, got rid of sent him to L.A. Got Blake Griffin to come, and Brandon Jennings was like their offense because Blake wasn't giving it to him, and when he got hurt, that whole team went down. That's the first season. The second season, you know, mediocre and trying to figure it the hell out. You know what I'm saying? I just
I'm
You
thinking
can look at things like this though.
because they let
he was
go of
balling.
Tobias and they let him go to Philly. So
he was part of that deal. No. He went to
They lost all their talent. That's what I'm saying.
he went to the Clips though. Tobias went to the Clips in that Griffin trade.
When you
Him and somebody
it's a
else.
three-way trade because how did he end up in Philly then?
there's another trade.
Yeah, he got traded.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
LA. Yeah,
That's
LA
right.
traded him there.
If you think about it, if you take 2008 out the
He
equation,
get traded a lot. Shit.
if you
Well,
take
Philly
if you
seemed to
take
be his
two-
home.
if you take
Yeah.
2008 out of the equation completely, just don't even think about it. Doc Rivers ain't did shit.
Wow.
He
Watch
hasn't.
your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Losing the
Remember, I
semifinals.
said take 2008 out of the
Wow.
equation. When you
Losing
talking about
the
it,
semifinals.
okay, what has he done?
Okay, here's the thing.
Outside of 08, what has he won?
Here's the thing. I get
He
what
did
you're
go to
saying,
one
but
more
like
final.
but like you just said, he coached to the end, and
That's what
his
I'm
teams
saying.
his teams every year they weren't barely making the playoffs or getting knocked out in
You
the
must
first
not
round.
have tripped off Doc in Orlando.
I love how you just cut me off every time I try to make a point. Knowing I should be fired. Damn, let me say the shit. What is that shit?
Is it fire?
It is. Well, you tell me. I'm about to light this mic up. Fucking what is it? You coach. You're not somebody whose teams barely make the playoffs every year, and when you do make the playoffs, you get knocked out in the first round. Doc Rivers' teams either go to the conference finals or go to the finals. Like that's what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Semifinals.
When he has talent.
They go semifinal. They go conference finals. They go
When
conference.
he has talent.
Oh well, that's with
Before-
anybody. That's with any coach.
before
He
the
does
big
not
three.
go to the final. He just
Before the
got
big
eliminated
three,
in the
do
semifinals.
you
in
see
the
what he
bubble.
was doing when he was in Orlando?
That was that time. That
And
was,
the time before that, he
There was a
in the
reason Doc
semifinals.
was on TV.
He does not go to the finals. Doc
So
does
this
not
shit-
go
oh
to
yeah,
the
that's true. They
finals.
didn't go to the finals.
Yeah, they go to
with the Clips.
semifinals.
With the Clips, he did.
I'm
With the
talking
Clips, he
about
did.
old Doc.
Boston, he did.
When he was in Orlando. It was a reason Doc had got
Orlando
taken to
team
TV.
was garbage. Who they had? They had a T-Mac who was forever overrated and don't do shit ever in the clutch. And I think was maybe Rayford Austin on that team, like a baby Rayford Austin. Matter of fact, Rayford Austin probably was still with and one. I don't even know who else. Name me somebody else who was on that
Yeah, I
goddamn
don't know
garbage
who was
ass
on that
Orlando
team.
team. That team was trashy trash. Come on, bro.
Who was on his squad? They had
Jameer Nelson? I don't know. I
Jameer
can't tell
wasn't
you.
there.
Nelson.
No,
Yeah, he wasn't even there. He's probably still in
in.
college.
Yeah.
You can't see you. Look at you. You can't even name
They
nobody
had-
up that whack ass
They
team.
had Bedrins, didn't they? No, they had the dude, the shot three,
Come on,
Rashard Lewis. They had Rashard Lewis.
Rashard Lewis get who?
Yeah, he was on his
But that's
squad.
it. You
That
had
was
T-Mac
it.
and Rashard Lewis. That is it. They ain't have shit else.
Yeah.
Did you forget Stojakovic went there?
Pager was on that team?
Pager was there.
Oh, yeah, that old ass Pager that won the same Sacramento one? Yeah, that one, okay. I'm just
We
saying.
would actually have to pull up their roster from that time.
I can,
Because I'm mixing in errors.
I'll poke Texas size holes all through that shit.
Because now I'm thinking about Turkaloo. Now Turkaloo played with Dwight Howard, and that wasn't.
Yeah, exactly.
See what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I don't.
All right.
Yeah.
That or
Wait,
no,
wait.
please no, we're not going there. We're not going there, Rob. Look at Robert. I'll do it.
I
No,
know who that roster is.
we ain't got all night for the show. What is it? So with LA, we'll go back to the West. I see Portland. Man, y'all sleeping on. Matter of fact, we're Denver. Not even. Damn, Denver 13th. So you really think? Yeah, it's gonna fluctuate. Denver 13th. They won in damn 3.
Who else is down there?
What's your boy that you love so much got a damn triple double
Houston down there.
second, third game?
Houston down there.
Yo, Houston down there.
It wasn't for long.
You know who else is down there?
We're not.
Yes, the hell you
Golden
is.
State, we're like number 7.
No, yo, please.
Where's that?
You were
Where's
not.
that?
You were not in the playoff.
West.
In the
We're
playoff.
2-2.
Bro, you are. Yeah, you 2-2 and 10th. You 10th, fam. You behind the Spurs who are 2-2. Like a lot of y'all
This
2-2.
won't be- y'all won't- the Golden State won't be 500 for too much longer.
I don't even think y'all making the
It's
playoffs.
under.
I don't even think y'all making the playoffs.
It's going to be a long year.
Like it's gonna be. Y'all not making the playoffs. You know that, right?
It's going to be close for us.
Yeah, because you said you said
what?
8 or 9. We'll be 8 or 9. We'll be fighting for the 8th or 9th.
You said when we text each other, you said they're not gonna be good till
8 or
this
9?
month.
8 or
And
9, yeah. Because Dallas won't be there.
Whoa.
Dallas won't be
You know,
there.
Dallas is not going to be there.
You don't think Dallas gonna be?
Nope. Dallas will not. Who they got? Who they got besides Luka? Who they got besides Luka?
KP coming back and
Who?
Jamal
Porzingis? You talking about Clipboard?
Porzingis still coming back.
About that because what they do.
that
Talking
one,
about his journeyman.
that Dwight Powell dude can shoot. Dwight Powell can shoot and can play
You're
defense.
mentioning guys that aren't
And that-
shit.
that what-
Oh my
Whoa,
gosh.
watch
Luka,
your mouth.
That's why Luka
Watch
is
your
doing
mouth.
so much
Watch
because
your mouth.
he has no one else to help him.
I mean, when KP comes back, he'll have some help. But I bet you one day
They got a lot of role players.
They're 100 times better than y'all.
Superstar.
They're 100 times better than y'all.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they aren't.
How are they?
We will beat Dallas.
Bro, you have one superstar in Draymond who keep acting like he hurt. Bro, that's it. You have one player from the championship teams.
That's
one.
From what? What did you say?
From the championship teams.
Championship teams. Thank you. That's pedigree. That's all I gotta say. That's all we gotta ride on.
The other guys didn't play.
Yeah.
They didn't play. They didn't win none of that.
But
they weren't there.
they're riding with the superstar.
No.
Who is on the superstar level with Dallas?
Somebody who just stopped sucking on their mama titty, and now he's with the Warriors. Just because he got the yellow jersey on does not make him good. He too young to be any good. He still got his mama titty milk on his mouth.
You know about what was going on with
young ass kid you
Kelly
got.
Oubre Jr., right? You knew what was going on.
He ain't giving y'all shit.
Yeah, that dude.
He finally hit one the other day.
He ain't giving y'all shit.
Like
and the only reason
he starts.
You know the only reason he there is that's
he only started because Draymond isn't there.
No, he only there because that's Steph Boyd. He the reason Steph is with Under Armour.
Now, I didn't see the
Who
play.
But
I heard
he did dunk on KD.
He got off the bench.
I heard Wiseman went coast to coast and had a nice little play the other day.
Wiseman is good. Now see, that's your saving grace right there.
But
that's your saving grace.
I'm mentioning the teams that Golden State will jump. Houston,
Nobody.
Dallas,
How much? Keep going.
Minnesota.
You do 10, hard 10.
That's 3 right there. So that's going to put them right at 8 or 9.
Lottery deal.
No way.
Those
No way.
3 teams
What
right
he just
there.
said. What he just said. What he just said.
We'll see.
What he
I'm
just
telling
said.
you. Especially when you get Dre back.
And then I think, here's another thing. This is why Harden is so overrated and trashier than trash. This might be the best team that they've given his old this old big crybaby ass bitch since he's been with Houston.
His best team.
It might be. If they can stay healthy.
Hurt guys.
That's true. But if they can stay healthy,
You're basing it off their names.
I'm basing it off. Have you seen Houston though? Have you seen them play?
I know who they got.
I mean, they look good. Wall looks great.
I haven't seen the Wall game.
Boogie looked pretty good.
I haven't seen any highlights of Cousins.
I've watched games,
but the highlights that
they
I
look
saw
good
between Harden and John Wall. That looks good.
Bruh, I'm just saying.
You got 2 Achilles stitched up.
I know they fucked up. I know they. You can almost call them. I wouldn't even call them damaged goods. I know they've been damaged, but they still nice.
Stitched up Achilles.
You the one who said fuck Brooklyn. You gonna mention KD?
No, right? He all over the map. He all over the place.
No, what I'm saying
Why is
it okay for KD to have to come back for Achilles, but Cousins can't?
Because Cousins is a much bigger body than KD.
And Cousins stay getting hurt.
Different game.
It's still coming back from an Achilles.
Yeah, you
put
still a
7 foot.
290 versus 210.
And KD doesn't have the history of these injuries like Boogie does. That's the difference. But to keep it West still, what about my Grizz? Oh, I don't know about John Moran. How hurt is he?
He's out. John Moran is out.
How long is he out for?
It's not,
yeah, I seen that. And what's up with that other dude the one that they got before him?
They Paul pierced him, so I don't know if he's gonna be able to make it back.
Oh, that's fucked up. The other dude, John.
So you got that.
Jared Jackson? No.
Oh, Jared Jackson Jr.
Yeah, what's up with him?
Nothing.
He's just forever hurt.
He's just an okay guy.
I want to see that motherfucker play. Like, you get him with John, maybe they can make something happen.
He's AD'd.
That's fucked up. Don't do him like that. All right, so look.
If he's put it like this: if John Moran is healthy, should they be on Christmas?
And right now,
who say that again?
If he's completely healthy, should they be on Christmas Day?
Didn't they play on Christmas? No, they didn't play. Okay.
But
who does not want to see him on
But
Christmas
you talking about basketball fans? Boston does not know who John Moran is.
Nobody knows. A lot of people
don't know. And neither does she.
I would love to see him.
She want to play basketball.
I would love to see one game with him. You definitely would know who he is, and you would be like, I want to see that guy play.
Well, first of all, they're gonna have to watch him. They're like, who the fuck is this guy? That's what they're gonna say.
No, but see, the NBA is good at that though. They know how to highlight their superstars or their young talent, and they will do that with him because that boy's he's amazing. You know what I'm saying? He's sick.
They tried off with NBA TV first. And then,
right, give me the NBA TV
that's
game.
The time they get before they get on national TV.
Shit,
the
okay.
big channels.
All right, so this is what I got for my Western Conference. I got playoffs. I'm gonna have Clips, Phoenix, Fakers, Portland, Utah.
Who you got coming out the West?
Right, let's just jump to that shit. Man, God, just because I don't want to see the shit, man. Fucking Clippers, man. The fucking clip. Why y'all laughing at me?
Because you just said it. You just disqualified your whole statement.
Why?
You said because I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
Meaning,
I don't think the
you
Lakers
don't
coming
want to
out,
be. This asshole.
For real, I don't see him coming out, bro.
You never know though. Ooh, incense out of nowhere. Is that Killer? What's up, Killer? What up, girl?
I know I already told y'all.
Killer hater
Wrong
on
The
name.
dude is healthy.
with the fresh fade. Go ahead, girl.
I'm just not a Laker fan. I hate him. I can't
I'm
get
not a
him.
Laker fan
It's
either.
like
The
me
man
saying,
is healthy.
Yeah.
He's going to the finals.
it's like me saying San Francisco was going to the Super Bowl last year. I couldn't even admit that shit. Couldn't even watch it.
That's because you're ridiculously biased. We're not talking about that.
They-
And here's the
and
thing.
also with the Lakers,
What I
it's the
don't
same
get,
thing.
but you're I can't even think of the word.
Unyielding.
Fucking religious love of LeBron. And if he's healthy, nobody can stop him, and he'll win it every fucking year. And that motherfucker claim he a Celtic fan. That's the shit I can't stand.
Realist.
Bruh,
dog.
realist my
The man
ass.
is big.
I've seen him healthy and
It's
still
just
lose.
strange that whenever he's healthy, they end up going to the finals.
Oh, but they don't win
It's
it
just a
though.
coincidence.
They don't win it every fucking year.
We're talking about coming out the West, right?
Yeah.
So
All right.
that means if
Well-
he's healthy, they're coming out the West.
Okay, so
Nothing gonna change on that.
I got clips. You
So,
got.
so it's not too early then for you to say that the
Not on
Lakers-
that? No, hell no. Now anything else, yeah. But that's been, come on, man.
So the Lakers could be 0-4 and they still coming out the West.
I can't wait.
They
till
could
the
be
Clips
0
do
and
it.
12. The Lakers are coming out the West.
I can't wait. I can't wait till the Clips do it.
Listen, any team that got
0 and 12.
LeBron
Who you
James,
got,
on it,
Rod? We know who
they're
who
going
you
to
got.
the
Who you got?
finals.
Who you got?
Fuck.
Who you got coming out the West?
Not for his reasons.
Oh,
Yeah.
them.
They just better. They just
You even got to say it and just say them.
the Lakers.
Fuck them.
It's gonna
All
be the
right.
Lakers
So-
and Philly. It's gonna be the Lakers and Philly in the finals.
Just because.
Now that's gonna be some bullshit. It ain't gonna be the Philadelphia 76ers.
It won't be Boston. Y'all not good enough.
Bruh.
Y'all weak.
Signing
Y'all
off,
weak in the
bruh.
paint.
Yeah, we
Y'all
about
some
to.
loose booties in the paint.
You ain't lying. We about to wrap this up right now, but I tell you one thing: if they get that motherfucker Robert Williams some more run, that dude is young and cold blooded. He gets up and down the field like a goddamn cheetah, up and down the court like a cheetah. He'll block shit in the fucking next week, and he can score.
But your
But
first
they
word
don't
is what-
run any plays for him.
Your first word
You're
is
not
what
gonna
is
run
what
plays for that guy.
your
What?
first word is what solidified it.
Well, they don't give him no run.
Young.
Yeah.
He ain't
So
ready.
what?
Dude, young. He ain't ready. He is not ready.
Why you just assume because you're young,
But
you're not ready, dog?
You're not gonna run plays for him. He's
What?
young, he's ready, but you're not gonna.
He's
run
not
plays.
ready.
That's because that coach is horrible. Who you got coming out the East?
Anyway,
Philly.
bullshit.
You got Philly?
I feel it.
That's a decent pick. Who you got? Beantown.
Boston all day. Until we
And
get
I'm
mathematically
a
eliminated,
JT
we
fan.
are winning
I
the
love Jason
title.
Tatum, but
Why just now when he laughed, he looked like a black ass joker? I swear to God, he made his fucking lips curl. I
Hey,
swear to
but
God.
did you know
That's
something
called
about-
racism. Why would you say that?
Before we go,
It's true, though.
I would be remiss if I did not bring up the fact that the Dallas Cowboys are going to win.
Oh, nobody cares.
Sunday night.
Nobody gives a shit.
We
Nobody
do
gives
care.
Nobody gives a shit.
everyone cares.
This is a basketball marijuana show. Hush.
Everyone cares.
Hush, man. Nobody gives a
Everything
fuck.
for the people.
These two and the two audience members don't give a shit. They
Everyone
don't,
cares.
nobody gives a fuck.
Everyone cares.
And why you gotta be doing all this cussing?
Just
Stop
say how
it. Stop
much
it,
you
Dave. Shut the fuck up. All right, look.
Why you say I ain't
uh,
those cousins that shut the
I
fuck
gotta go.
up?
I know that's his
Because
thing.
he keeps talking about it, man. Like, damn.
We cussing way too fucking much on this show.
Oh, my God. So stressful. Okay.
So who you got? Who you
Is
got?
that
I'm
supposed
trying
be
to
you?
say it. I'm trying to say it.
Did you see this?
What happened? What happened?
Did you see this little bill? That's supposed to be him.
Can we not get
In
that?
this show, please.
Nobody can see that.
This
shit.
little
it-
bill.
Yeah, it is
In this show. Oh,
He's talking
in
about
this
his
show.
avatar for everybody.
Get us
who's
outta here.
listening who cannot
Save us.
see what the hell we.
Get us
Thank
outta
you.
here.
Thank you for going. Thank you for getting in.
Cut
that.
their mics off and get us out of here.
Right. Okay. So I got.
Yeah, who you got?
I hate to do it, man.
You got Philly.
No, I'm just gonna be real because our coach is trash in late game situations. He constantly nuts on himself.
But you won't be real in the West.
He draws up. No, I'm being for. I think the Clips could do that. I think the Clips can beat y'all. I mean, yeah, y'all, because that's your team. Fuck Boston, that's your team. But I really think, you know what I'm saying? They don't have a big man that can stop DeAndre Jordan if he gets cooking. You know what I'm saying? Seriously,
DeAndre Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan can still give you some shit, and then look, and more importantly, Karis LeVert.
DeAndre Jordan getting
Karis
cooking.
LeVert is dope off the bench, and I ain't even got to talk about the other two.
DeAndre Jordan ain't never cooked it even at home.
Yes, he has. Stop. You said
Oh,
Fuck you, man.
got the instructions to cook. DeAndre Jordan.
I
That's
didn't see
the equivalent of Charlie Brown finally kicking the football.
that.
It's not gonna happen.
I didn't see that coming. I was like,
DeAndre Jordan.
That was a good little line. I like that.
I was like,
He boiled everything.
That was
Yo,
good.
cook.
I didn't see it coming either. I didn't see it coming either. But
Never been in a pregame
all I know is
coaching session.
all I know
Watch
is
DeAndre Jordan.
the way that
Let him get hot.
dude for real when he was with the Clips.
Oh my God.
Stop
No
it.
one has ever been like that.
so, in this show.
Look,
In this show.
all I know is this. 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 They kicked our ass, and Brad still has no answer for this shit. Because when we play them again, I'm worried about the same fucking thing happening. We need more scoring,
Not DeAndre.
and we needed better late game calls.
In that scenario,
His late game
to back up what you're saying,
scenarios are trash.
we need more scoring off the bench on that.
Yeah, Jeff T.
Yeah,
is
remember though, they just lost Dinwiddie.
Jamal Crawford, Danny Ainge, please pick them up. You
They
need
just
them.
lost Michigan.
You need more. That's true. That'll help us, but we need more scoring off the bench. Yo,
We need James Harden.
this was a great. What?
Anyway, the end of the show tonight.
Oh God!
Thanks for tuning in
Should've
on
said
High Off the
that.
Glass.
All right, that was 10 minutes. You know what, everybody? We're done. We're wrapping it up. This was an awesome episode of High Off the Glass.
James Harden.
Thank you guys for coming through.
2021, baby.
We're gonna end it the same way we started it. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all.
Woo!
Big flag.
Let's go C's. We out. Keep hooping. Keep smoking. We out. Peace.
Say DeAndre Jordan.
I got you on there saying that.